Hello, Mr. President. How's the golf swing? Sir, you know I'm retired. Well, who the hell plans a field trip to a place like that? Alright. I'm in. And sir, I'm gonna need the biggest fucking gun you've got.
Guys and girls, girls and guys, gather round and feast your eyes. I promise you all, you just can't lose when you get your own supply of Yuma's ooze. That's immediately what I thought of when I seen that shit in this movie, dude. Like, where's Ivan at?
Dude. I thought it was Jeff Fahey at first whenever I saw clean-shaven Yuma running around at the beginning of this movie.
Oh, Lord.
He looked like a young Jeff Fahey, I swear.
I was mad. I was madder than hell.
Oh, dude, 30 seconds into this movie, I was ready to turn it off. This movie committed the ultimate sin in 30 seconds. Not only did Yuma not have a beard, but there was a Corvette on fire next to a van on fire. We do not support van damage here. After that, it's the greatest fucking movie ever made.
Oh boy, that's big. That's big.
It's huge.
It's really fucking good. We don't want to spoil the ending though, but like, yeah. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to B Action, right? And we've got a very special movie on the docket. We couldn't go another week without a Joe Lara feature, right?
It's another year. we had to start
that's exactly.
We had to start year 2.
That's right. We started off kind of started off our first year with Joe Lara in Steel Frontier, and now we're starting off year 2 with Joe Lara and Hologram Man, and boy was it a treat. So yeah, do we got a trailer for this thing?
I do have a trailer.
Let's go.
Okay, here comes trailer.
My name is Slash Gallagher. It is a time of revolution. Come and join me in my cause. The California Corporation took Los Angeles away from us. Now I'm here to take it back. It is a time to choose sides.
This had better work.
Relax. I'm a genius.
A rookie sent to stop him.
How do you like your first day on the job, Dakota? Asking for a war, Mr. President. All Slash Gallagher wants is power.
Isn't that what this council exists for, power? We built the Biodome. We feed the people. We control the climate. I send you out to stop him, and you say he's invincible, sir.
I saw Gallagher walk through flame and gunfire like it was nothing. He killed half my men.
A few must die for the greater good. That is the way of revolution.
But revolutions are not fueled by ideals alone.
Open the vault.
A direct assault, sir? There's hostages in there.
We get Gallagher any way we can.
Haven't you learned by now that every time we play this game, you lose? Better luck next time, buddy.
But next time, he'll need more than luck. He He will need time and the technology to transform himself into what the enemy has become. Hologram Man.
If you can't tell, that trailer was one long explosion, just like the movie.
Yes.
Dude, it was so fucking good, man. It was good. But yeah, Mickey brought up the fact that it took a whole year to kick off Joe Lore, and I feel like now is the right time because
Yes.
I don't think we should, like, we all experienced Joe Laura together for the first time. And
True.
it just felt right, like kicking off our new year, because we ended the year of the show with doing that bracket.
Yes.
We need some fresh faces, baby.
Yes.
Well,
But
we're
not
starting
Joe
off
Laura's
with.
And we
Shade
got a
fresh
lot
face.
of them in this movie. We got a lot of them in this movie for a break.
We also, I'm going to go ahead and call it. This is going to be the winner of the next bracket.
I
He's
don't
unstoppable now, sir. He's unstoppable.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It depends on the rule of cool and who he ends up facing.
Everybody go back to this episode after our second year anniversary episode, and we'll see how all this plays out in the future.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I am hyped, gentlemen. I am hyped.
Yeah, if you can't tell, I don't know if I said the title before the trailer, but Hologram Man, 1995's Hologram Man, the movie that inspired Michael Bay to be the explosion master he is today. I don't know that for sure, but I have a feeling.
No, you're not wrong.
Since Bad Boys came out this year
We're
too, I'm like,
saying
this is where it started for him.
We're saying it.
He saw this production. He was like, I got to get me some of that in my movies too.
Yeah.
Well, Mickey, tell them what the production company behind this movie is.
The one and only PM Entertainment.
Oh my God.
And when you
PM.
see that opening scroll, their little promo logo, whatever, you know you are in for a treat. Whether the movie is good or not, that's debatable, but
We don't
it's going to
care.
be fun as fuck.
Dude, so fucking good, man.
So, let's just start off with our histories, right? I don't know if we have any, but we're going to go around anyway. Charlie, you got any history with Hologram Man?
I have no history with Hologram Man. I'm really starting to wonder if my little rental store really ever got PM Entertainment movies in.
Charlie, what kind of action fan are you, dude?
I don't the best kind. That when I find out about shit, I tell everyone to go watch it.
Okay. 30 years later?
30 years later,
Film is immortal.
we'll get into
True.
later on in the show probably one of the things that does hurt this movie a little bit, but Dustin brought it up, which he'll give his history on it, and then of course we're friends with the PM Entertainment podcast, which I did just plug last week, but we're doing a PM movie, we have to plug him again, and John is preparing a pretty awesome episode about Hologram Man. And I'm newly friends with one of the guys that was the fight coordinator for this movie, Art Camacho, who was on the Action Elite with us a few months ago. So I love PM now. I kind of wish I grew up with it, but I'll be honest, I don't think I would have appreciated it like I do right now.
Nah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate this movie so much more, and the PM movies I'm watching so much more now, and I'm loving every minute of it. But that's my history. None. There you go.
Okay.
How about you, Dustin?
So, about a year ago, like right when we first started the show, I was talking with Logan from Video Villa Entertainment. And I don't remember where he said he lives, but he lucks out because he gets to go to like places that are like that people buy these storage units, and they open the storage units and it's filled from top to bottom with VHS tapes because the unit used to be owned by somebody who owned a rental store, and just he would get each tape for $1. And I'm like, you lucky motherfucker, dude. I gave Logan kind of like a list of what I was looking for and stuff like that. And I said, anything, and this is right when Charlie's like, we're going to do this. I was like, okay. I was like, get me anything that has one of those, anything with the badass oil painted covers.
Mm.
Hologram Man was in that package a year ago. And I told Charlie, I was like, Charlie, I just got this Joe Lara movie.
My interest
And
was piqued.
I was like, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'll save it. Couldn't do that. I watched that shit immediately.
Every time.
So my history is I bought it last year and watched it for the first time. But what about you, Mickey? What is your history with Hologram Man, and what made you decide to choose this movie for your pick?
Just like you guys. Well, like Charlie, I've never seen it until now, right? So I didn't know it existed until you actually showed us. I think you showed us the picture after you got it a year ago.
The
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah, and I was like,
Dude.
I mean, you said it was after Steel Frontier. I was like, Joe Lara's in it. It's gonna be good. Well, I'm in, and we just have so many movies to cover, and it just kind of gets. I think it got lost in the shuffle.
Mickey.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And when you guys were like, we just need something to get to Month of Action, and I was like, I mean, shit, man, when's the last time we did Joe Lara? Let's do Hologram Man. And I didn't know what I was getting into either, and then I'd never seen it before, and Charlie watched it, and I knew, I was like, oh boy, either like he's making this way better and I'm not gonna like it, or it is as awesome as he's saying, and it was as awesome as he was saying.
Nothing but truth comes from these lips.
I was
Mickey.
afraid. I was like, oh no, he's gonna get me like overhyped, and then I'm gonna go in high expectations. But nah,
When I am
you did good.
When I am stream watching, chatting about a movie, you can almost. Dustin's got it pulled up right now.
Yeah.
I'm about to read it to you guys. Okay,
Go
Yes,
for it. I
yes.
stand by everything I said.
So in all caps, we receive a message that says no. And he didn't let no one answer. And he said, the first 30 seconds of Hologram Man ripped my heart out. Mickey, you better save yourself. And Mickey goes, oh, no. Back to
That was
Charlie.
the
Said,
Corvette
my
in the
God.
van.
Charlie goes back and says, my God, the first 5 minutes. The credits could have rolled right now, and it would have been the greatest action movie ever. And then he sent a woo gif. And then right under that, it said, the next 5 minutes. He said, there's a complete movie in the first 15 minutes of this movie.
Yeah.
And he said, everything we love is in this movie. And Mickey said, don't get us overhyped. And Charlie said, oh, I'm already hyped. And then he just says, I'm just going to leave this here for no reason at all. And sends us a screenshot of his Amazon purchase of fucking Hologram Man on DVD.
Didn't even finish the movie.
I wasn't even done.
Dude, he said, I done did it. There's a director's cut of the Blu-ray, but it's region locked. Sad face.
Bastards.
And then he said, this whole movie, I thought his name was Dakota. Credits roll. Somehow his name is even more fucking badass. Dakota.
Yeah. Instead of Dakota, it's Decota.
It's because
And
of
I'm
the
like,
captions. The captions were spelling it D-A-K. For me, I was like Dakota, like D-A-K-O-T-A. So
I thought it's because he became Code later.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I think that's part of it, but I was just like, holy fucking shit. I thought it was a generic action name. And then at the end, I'm like, this is the greatest action name ever.
His name's like the Cobra. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
And then I get home from work and I say, Charlie. And then in all caps, Charlie with 16 exclamation points behind it. I said, I don't know how feel about Yuma without a beard. And he goes, trust the process. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And then we were hit with the dirt bike boots in this. Oh my God. And then okay, we're going to get into it. But anyways, I got just as hyped. And I was like, Mickey, you picked the fucking one, dude. Like, this is the one to kick off the season with, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man. Charlie, hold on. Oh.
It's out of breath. It's too much. It's too much. Too much awesome.
But Charlie, Mickey, that doesn't look regulation, boys.
No,
it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because my jaw drops after I get over the fact that they're burning a Corvette and a van. That I see Dakota or Joe Lara run out, no 5 o'clock shadow, no beard.
It was weird.
Looks like a very young Jeff Fahey, if I'm saying. And then behind him, my man,
Yes.
fucking John Amos, Seth from
Whoa!
Beastmaster.
Oh.
And this motherfucker's like, this gun's not going to cut it, boys. Throws it, reaches through the driver's side window, picks out a chrome 50 cal Desert Eagle, and goes, basically he's like, get a load of this shit. Locks and loads, and every bullet explodes when it, and I don't mean
Like blows
all-
up a car.
it blows up a car with every shot. And this is where I was excited and crying at the same time because he accidentally shot the van that was on fire and every single door flew off the van. They went through and unbolted all the doors, set it off, and there's nothing but like doors every direction. And I'm like, that is the greatest and saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Charlie, but I need to know what your theory was now. Like, what is your theory about this gun?
So the second I saw that gun, I went, I've seen this gun before, gentlemen. There's a certain Brick Bardo that runs around firing this gun, which then put in my head as I watched this movie going, I'm starting to really think Hologram Man takes place on Brick Bardo's planet, which means if they ever all came here, we'd have 6-inch Laras and 6-inch slashes running around having these epic fights like our action figures. It's just like,
Just go like this with
yeah,
it.
that's all I can. Second watch through, I'm like, oh, this is the greatest little thing. If you somehow they are in the same universe, I don't care what anyone says,
Yeah.
because this
All
is
right.
technically futuristic too.
Yeah.
In this
And
movie.
I want to talk about that, but that's not where my brain went with this. And
I thought, what'd you think?
So this gun has bullets that, like you said, can explode and shit, right?
Yeah.
We always reference Yuma, correct?
Yeah.
How tough is Yuma?
It's pretty fucking tough.
Tougher than hell, right? Like if
Yeah.
he were to smack somebody, they would go flying around, right?
Yeah.
Or he's quick on the draw. He can
Oh, yeah.
drop a bullet into
The quickest.
He
Yeah.
can drop a bullet into the chamber. You know,
Pow!
yeah,
Shoot from the hip.
Between the eyes.
between the eyes. I think that these bullets are a pre-model of the grenades that Angel poops out.
Oh, motorcycle poop bombs?
Yeah, I think Steel Frontier takes place after this movie.
That actually could track.
Yeah.
Except Hologram Man came out after Steel Frontier.
Well,
It's a
this is like-
prequel.
This is like the apocalypse. Yeah, happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is why the apocalypse happened, and then it becomes Steel Frontier.
We haven't got there yet. Fuck it. But the technology, they actually saved his body from the end of the movie. And they were able to fix his body. And then in the future, they put him back in his body. And now he changes his name because he's like, I can't be a Western guy called Dakota. I'm
not.
now.
He's from
Now
the
I'm
north.
I'm going to be Yuma. I'm like, motherfucker, that's still Western.
Oh my god, but dude, when this movie opens up, we are planted in the middle of a fucking gun down.
Dude.
It's a war.
Oh my god, dude. It's wild. And like Charlie's saying, he's got all this explosions and shit. And who are they escorting after that? They end
It's
up
the
winning
governor.
that shit, but the governor,
Governor.
they get into his limo. Charlie, Mickey, did you guys see this guy's limo?
It had
You mean-
steel plating on
It had
It was
steel plating everywhere.
it.
Diamond plate everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere, so much as they covered the headlights up. So there's no headlights over the limousine's front end.
And
This is also Dakota's first day on the job. He's a
Dude.
rookie.
dude.
He's talking about regulations, got his little notebook.
But the reason he's there with the governor is because they during the battle they encounter this dude on the ground and he's like, and they're like, all right, who did this to you? And the guy looked at him and he goes, death. I mean, I smell bacon burning. I'm like, you're fucking dead either way, dude. I don't give a fuck. And he goes, no, wait, I'm just kidding. Death Riders.
John Amos didn't give a fuck about that dude.
He was like,
None.
fuck that guy. Like, leave him there to die. We gotta go.
I was-
shit to
Yeah.
do.
I love when he yelled from the background that he wasn't like in audio or on a mic, and he said, "It's full of nitro. Leave that motherfucker."
But he told them that Slash this is his plan, was to kidnap this governor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me ask you guys this. Slash, he is a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Loose cannon.
He's eccentric.
eccentric.
He's
Sure.
out there. Yeah.
Are his is his motive wrong?
No.
That's the crazy thing.
That I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, man, I actually agree.
It's the whole time he's supposed to be this bad guy. I'm like, he keeps saying the right shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
No,
you know,
I mean, he's too crazy to lead people because he's like all over the place emotionally and shit, the roid rage and whatnot. But like, what he's trying to do is not wrong.
I mean, all he needs is the foundation laid, dude. Like, if you get the foundation laid, and then big governments, start crumbling.
This is the guy that starts the foundation for the next guy who's
Yeah.
a little bit
He is-
better than him.
Listeners, I don't know if you guys watched a lot of Star Wars lately, but Saul Guerrera, like from he's like
Yeah,
the crazy
from Rogue One.
he's the rebel
Yeah.
fighter that nobody wants anything to do with because he's not afraid to do crazy shit. Like
kill-
everybody's
he'll
like,
kill
he's
people.
too crazy for us. Like we're trying to rebel, but we ain't trying to rebel like that. That's this guy. Like he's like, I don't give a fuck. Everybody can die. I'm changing the system.
Get my
Yeah.
fucking monster. Hook his brain up to my monster right now. I
Yeah.
want to know what's in his brain. Hook it up. I don't give a shit if he's a good guy. That's
But-
fucking Saw Gerrera.
yeah.
But
It's
Mickey,
crazy.
I need you to describe what this dude looks like.
Oh my god. So he's probably Joe Lore's pretty fucking tall. Like he's a big dude.
Yeah.
And this guy is just a hair bigger. And he's much more he's got the body of like Arnold and he's got the hair of Joe Dirt at the end of the movie.
When I seen that, I'm like, dude, he looks like fucking Joe Dirt after his surgery, dude. Like
when he's got the braids and stuff. And oh man, this dude was culturally appropriating them things so hard.
I don't think the culture wanted him back after he had them. So they were like, he
No.
could keep those.
And you can
They-
tell they were super duper fake. Like,
Oh,
they were
looked
weave.
they looked like string candy
Yes.
painted black hanging off of his head.
They looked really cool when he was whipping his head around doing martial arts and shit, but yeah, he looked
That's what it reminds me
kind
of.
of fucking dumb.
Looked like fucking Cyrax's hair from Mortal
Yes.
Kombat Annihilation.
There you go.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
exactly
You
it.
just needed to hear fire. I was like, that's all it needed, dude.
It's funny because we hear some people talking about him, but we don't see him until like that first huge action sequence is over, and you're like, okay, well now it's time to calm down. Oh hell no, we're about to go to
No.
another fucking level like from that.
Dude.
And they call him. He's in bed with his wife or girlfriend, whatever she is. And it's just so ridiculous. He's like, my presence is needed. He like goes out there and he's on a fucking bus.
Wearing
Speed
dirt
style.
bike boots.
Yes.
It pissing me
told you.
off, dude. But Charlie, that bus becomes a convertible.
My God, dude.
That
Duh. If there's one thing our listeners need to understand, if you're somewhat new to our show or new to the next shelf down movies, PM Entertainment is gonna fucking bring it every goddamn time.
Mhm.
They
I'm
have a
scared.
formula, a lot of fucking action, a little bit of story, a lot more action. There's some more of that story, even more action. I'm not joking that the first 15 minutes is a standalone movie.
It could be.
yeah.
100%. And not to mention, so we've got Slash. But we also have Slash's henchman,
Oh my god.
who's fucking Paulie from Dark Man running around in this
Dude,
bitch. And he's
not-
only got one eye.
Not
so dumb.
not Michael Ironside.
No.
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 Dude, that guy is he's probably my favorite character in this whole movie. Because the first time we see him, he's got a little blanket over his head acting like this old fucking woman
Yeah.
crossing the street, but he is sitting there, he's blocking this brigade that's coming to let the plan come together, because we see this bus that Slash is driving. Then there's this blacked out semi truck
I want it.
that's on the way.
I want it so bad. Dude.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the car that jumps into the fire at the beginning. That's basically a Mad Max car out of nowhere with
Yeah.
a roll cage around it. But this
that
happens.
they find in the Steel Frontier.
Very true. But Mickey sent us something in the chat too, and I knew exactly where he was. He's like, "Call an ambulance, not for me." And it's
Oh, my
that
God.
Polly scene because he looks like an old lady crossing the street, and then he whips it all off, and he's like, "Surprise, motherfucker!"
Well, this is after
But
that.
he's
got a
wearing
cop-
that old granny wig.
Oh my God,
Still,
yes.
the wig stayed on.
But after the cops show up and he takes that off and he's got a uniform on and he takes his eye patch off and gets some blood off of somebody and pats it on there. And he's like, "Are you okay, man?" He's like, "No, yeah, sure." And shoots him right in the stomach.
He could have shot the cop from 10 feet away,
Yeah, he would.
but he snuck up on him. But did you guys? So Dustin brought up the bus. So Slash is in a bus. So we're watching Speed now.
Yes.
Speed is happening. It goes under an overpass that's too low, and this is the cleanest fucking chop I have ever seen to make a bus convertible. But did you see who's on the goddamn bus? It's nothing but elderly people screaming for their lives. They're just,
Dude, they were on a city tour, dude. They were on their way to the fucking Hoover Dam. Like they were in Beavis and Butthead Do America. It was one of those tour groups.
But it was all old people on this bus that he is driving like a maniac around.
Charlie, we've already talked about this. Do not underestimate old people.
That's right. They all were packing. They didn't
right.
realize they were part of the
They
team.
were going to fucking breakfast. And
to kill some guy for the madam from Punisher.
Yeah, Madam Tanaka. Yeah, dude.
And in all this action, the driver of the limo gets shot, and Joe Lara has to jump into the front seat to drive it. And John Amos and the governor are sitting in the back of this limo as if they were extras on Star Trek, that the ship was shaking around. I swear it was just like, okay, act like the car's moving a lot. And they would just slightly lean to the left and slightly lean to the right. I'm like, you guys aren't selling this, but I don't give a shit because Joe Lara is sawing that fucking steering wheel back and forth like a motherfucker when the camera's on him.
Dude, so fucking good. But then, and I like... They crash. They end up crashing this limo.
A beautiful crash. That
Oh
thing
my
was
God, they
corkscrewed.
crash.
Yeah, and that's when I noticed the diamond plating. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But what got me, dude, is they're like, where's the governor? I'm like, did he fly out the fucking window?
Could have.
What happened?
I don't know how he got out of the car, but he did.
And Slash goes, oh, you mean him? And holds him up, dude.
Did you lose something? I have found him.
Oh my God, dude. But then, yeah, he goes up to him because, we're taking the fucking city back, dude. We're taking it back.
Yeah.
Blows the man away to his face.
Before that, like he's like, drop your guns or I'll smoke them. And they drop their guns and he smokes them. It's like,
He smokes them anyway.
He didn't care about anything they did. He was going to kill that guy.
And I think John Amos wanted off this shoot so bad, he's like, fucking kill me. Just kill me right now.
Dude, he was just in a flipped limo. What do you expect?
He was in a flipped limo. He got
He was
shot in the
rough.
arm. And then he's like, fuck it, I'm jumping in front of this bullet. I want to go home right now. And that's exactly John Amos during this movie.
This Slash dude puts 3. He's like, I got 3 bullets left. Let's play a little game. And, they can play like Russian roulette or something. He puts the gun up to his head. He's like, you know what? I don't want to play this game. And then he points it down.
Well, we
like,
learned.
who's first?
It's like he scared himself.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. Well, that. And we learned later on that he has multiple personality syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, it's either that person wasn't talking to the other person.
We're doing what now, motherfucker?
Yeah.
I don't want to play this game.
He goes, that wasn't me. That was Patricia. But yeah, he blows John Amos away, man. And like he pretty much sacrifices himself because he gets clicked on the first time, so he's technically safe. And then if it went over to Yuma, that would have killed Yuma. He goes, "No, you're gonna fucking kill me, dude."
Yep.
And Yuma comes over there and right hooks this man,
Beats his ass,
dude.
Clocks him.
So many lefts. He's begging for rights.
For a right.
Dude, gets him. And this is my biggest gripe with this movie right here.
What's that?
Okay.
They stage him away, right? Like we
get We get Demolition Man at home here.
Demolition Man at home, Mickey.
So
we
Somebody
got
was gonna
Demolition
say
Man
it.
at home.
We got Demolition Man at home. Guess what, Mom? I'm not upset because I like this Demolition Man at home.
no, what I'm upset about is stupid, but
That's cool.
yeah, I like the idea of them trapping their essence in a
Virtually.
computer program.
Yeah.
Do they fight clowns in there, Charlie?
I better
they do.
fucking not.
You know they do.
Better fucking not.
You got
just
them
saying.
in there with their geese, and they're all doing flips and shit. But while all that's happening, it's a 5-year span, a 5-year difference. Look, the cars that they were driving while
Dude.
Yuma was a rookie, the diamond plate, the van, everything. 5 years later, they are driving spaceships.
Bro, they jumped technology like
Dude.
a motherfucker.
I thought that was the dumbest shit, but no, I'm not done.
Okay.
Because the cop cars that were in this were little Ford Pintos.
No, they were RoboCop 4 Tauruses.
Were they?
That's what they look like to me. I was like, "Hey, that's a RoboCop car."
Why didn't they look
RoboCop
like
car.
Why didn't they look like Yuma's 2045 Corvette?
Because
I
he
don't
gets
know.
paid really well.
Yeah.
So they're not.
Apparently,
You're not going
true.
to give beat cops a cool car. So at the beginning of this movie, it's clearly trying to be somewhat futuristic with 1980s and 70s Caprices and vehicles running around with
There's-
maybe a 90s
Yeah. I feel
Grand
like-
Prix driving by.
I feel like there's little things if you're paying attention, like the guns, especially, that kind of tell you like technology is a
Well,
little
John
advanced
Amos's
here.
gun.
But like, yeah,
I took the limo as supposed to be kind of futuristic with the
Yeah.
steel,
I
everything's
mean-
covered.
they had the technology
It's
to
the
remove
steel
somebody's
on
soul.
the front and rear.
Yeah,
They had the technology to remove somebody's soul into like a virtual prison.
that's true too.
I was like,
And was
God
it-
damn.
Was it 5 years? I
It was
5
a
years.
fi-
It was 5
it-
years.
I thought it was 10 years.
No,
And
because they talk about the dome
Building that
that
dome,
needs to
yes.
be built.
It would take 5 years, is what they said. Yeah.
And then it's like that's our transition. Is that they're
That's
talking about it
really-
and then it's done.
That's really good building. Then if
They
they,
built
got
a
that done in
dome.
5 years.
They have like flying drones and
Yeah.
shit like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is somebody because when you talk to these guys about PM Entertainment, they usually get a couple days to write these fucking movies.
No,
This guy-
sure.
this
I told
guy
you my
locked
gripe
himself-
was stupid. I mean, it's
No,
it's,
no,
it's a
and
dumb
I'm
gripe.
not saying it's a wrong gripe. I'm just saying my hypothesis is this guy went locked himself in a hotel room, grabbed 2 rows of the rental movies, and in that was Demolition Man, Total Recall, Speed, all of these movies. And he went
Expect No Mercy. Had that
Expect
come
No
out yet?
Mercy.
The Punisher.
There was a commercial for Terminator 2 in one, which we'll get to in a minute. And that guy went, I have the greatest idea for the fucking movie ever.
Yeah.
And really got hung up on Demolition Man's politics and future world building.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Mickey and I are not joking. This is PM Entertainment's Demolition Man.
For sure.
You also want to know how you'll know that, everyone who's listening? Because they say it.
They fucking say it.
They say it to you, to your
During
face.
the VR laser tag scene, she literally looks at me and goes, "Will you just go ahead and play your Demolition Man then?" And I'm
I
like,
hit him.
"Oh."
I hit him with the Peter Griffin. Ha! He said the thing.
He said,
But dude,
load up 12 terrorists. Ammunition, 12 bullets. Whoa, this motherfucker bad.
Oh, and
One bullet, one kill.
You shared a picture that was pertaining to that scene, something he was wearing and using that was pretty familiar.
It looked like exactly like the laser tag shit we had in the 80s and
Yes.
90s. The helmet and all. Like this one was probably a knockoff, so they didn't get sued. I'm honestly surprised no one sued them over this movie. It may be why it's so hard to find this movie.
Maybe.
It is on YouTube, everyone, and it's a great cut.
it's a beautiful, because I watched the YouTube cut and I watched my tape. And
Yeah.
whoever doctored up the YouTube, it looks really good.
I'm hoping I'm really hoping my DVD is clean. I got a sneaky suspicion that was the Blu-ray region one, but I don't know if it's the director's cut or not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we watch the director's cut because that's what's on YouTube because it looks so good.
It's good. It's good. But dude, Joe Lara, it's like this is the part where where Charlie was like, trust the process. Because Joe Lara sits up from bed with the 5 o'clock shadow. I'm like,
It's there.
Okay. I'm like,
Boom.
all right.
He knows what the people want.
I'm like, all right. He's banging the lead scientist's daughter.
Yep.
Yeah, he is.
And he causes her to be late. And this fucking guy that's in this Dennis Nedry motherfucker that's sitting next to the
Mickey.
main doctor, he should have a Barbasol can.
That's
Mickey.
Larry, my guy.
That is Larry.
Have you
sir.
met his brother Daryl and his other brother Daryl?
From what?
Newhart.
The Newhart show, Bob Newhart.
So
I don't.
back in the 80s, my dad loved that show, so we watched it, and I loved it too.
My mom and dad,
And that was my favorite thing. And him too. We would always say, "My name's Larry. This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl." And that's as soon as he spoke, I didn't really see him, but when I heard his voice, I was like, "That's fucking Larry from Newhart."
I knew who it was. My dad has a picture of him younger, and he has long ass black hair, and we always called it the other brother Daryl haircut Dad had because we always did. Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl. Fuck, and I will go on YouTube and just watch their episodes
It's a good
of
show.
Newhart.
Yeah,
I
it's a good
fucking
show.
love it. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
love that shit.
But dude,
But this guy's a good actor, and this guy's a good piece of shit in this one too.
he sits there and he goes, "Well, I already did your job for you," and because she was late, of course, she was 3:10 to Yuma.
Oh,
Motherfucker! No, you didn't.
And he goes, "I did your job for you." And she goes, "Oh, thanks." He goes, "Well, somebody had to fucking do it. I got an appointment I got to go to, you guys." And gets up, and as he's walking away, she goes, "Everything's backwards." And he goes, "Well, I guess you have to redo it." And Holly's sitting here, and she goes, "Then why the fuck did he touch her work?"
Because he's the bad guy.
I know.
Holly.
I told her. I was like,
Yeah.
it plays out why, but I'm like, because I told her, I said, if you're not going to do, if I'm not even asking you to do something for me and you do it wrong, don't fucking do it.
yeah.
that's that. It's as plain as that.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
My
Dude.
favorite thing is getting ready to happen.
Charlie, how do you know he's a bad guy though?
You want to know how I know he's a bad guy? Because this is exactly what I was getting ready to talk about. So they leave this pristine white lab. Everybody in white lab coats. Everybody's doing their job, wearing glasses. He goes to the bad guy lair. All the computers are black. There's cool shit going on, and a flamethrower is going off in the background for no
reason.
fucking reason whatsoever.
Spraying it in the air.
Yeah.
And I went, that's the evil lair. And that's where he went. And he is a bad guy that is he's like a mole. And I was like, I love this. I love every bit of this.
So in his pristine white lab coat office, he's wearing a lab coat, but he takes his jacket off and he's wearing a red t-shirt.
Yeah.
In the bad guy lair, he's still wearing a red t-shirt, but he's wearing a black leather vest
Yeah.
on top of it.
'Cause he's a
That's
bad
how
guy.
you know he's a fucking bad guy, dude.
It's black. Black computers, black background, flamethrower. It's
Leather vest.
bad guy.
But his whole job is to steal the code that is Slash.
Yeah.
Because he's a
And-
hologram.
Yeah.
They've stored his body, which we'll talk about later, somewhere else on the premises, and locked him in a little tube that looks like Nuke from RoboCop 2.
Yeah.
And he's in there. And this is Demolition Man. He has parole. So they unthaw the prisoners in Demolition Man. They digitize the prisoners in Hologram Man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to go through a reprogramming process where they learn how to
Crochet.
do societal thing. You'd be helpful to society, stuff like that.
Fucking
Stop being a bad
crochet?
guy. Like, because the first guy they do it as an example, and he's like, "I'm a street sweeper now," or something like. He's like,
Yeah.
clean streets or safe streets," or something like that.
Oh,
They're like,
God, it was so cheap.
they're like,
Set
"You
up health
are
system."
free to go, sir. Thank you. You are very nice."
You have been reformed.
Yeah. And then they
He
open up.
has seen the light.
And then they open up my man Slash, and he is just talking shit. Like I ain't learned nothing. I ain't gonna learn nothing. You can all go fuck yourselves.
He calls the one dude a sphincter or some
Yeah,
shit
he's
like that.
A sphincter says What?
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Oh, when the computer program's talking,
I'll make that, Charlie.
when the lady computer program's talking, and he's like, "You trifling bitch, we've been banging for years, you're ratting on me."
I thought we had something. I was this is so good.
Not gonna lie, I was looking at the panel of people when he said that. I was like, who is he talking to?
He's banging that computer program.
It makes
In
sense now that
virtual
you
world.
said it was in virtual world. That program, he's got to he's got to come home to her now. You know what I mean?
Is it Karen on SpongeBob? You know, the little robot.
Yeah,
that
exactly,
rolls around?
exactly.
Yeah.
So after the parole, he's like, "You're not free. That's it. You're not free.
Yeah,
Not happening."
you're still a piece of shit.
And they're trying to put him back. And you got Dr. Lady typing her computer. Dr. Dad typing on his computer.
Dr. Dad. I like
Dr. Mole over there doing the bad guy stuff. And they're all three sitting next to each other. How come nobody fucking noticed what he was doing?
Because he's that good.
Yeah.
He was hiding it behind other windows.
Yeah, he
He
come
was-
back, didn't he?
He was incognito, baby.
They didn't recognize him. He was still wearing the vest.
I
Yeah.
was like, who's this biker guy?
Yeah.
He has clearance. It's
Yeah.
fine. I think I'm sure he plants a virus from Evil Lair, comes back so he has an alibi during it, even though that fucking just goes out the window in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, because they're like, hey, he escaped. We think it was Dr. Mole because he's been missing since then.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's that guy camera pans over and he's gone. Like,
Yeah.
he's gone now. Who was supposed to be watching him?
I thought today was wear your black vest to work day.
Yeah.
Casual Friday.
Yeah.
So this movie turns into Shocker for a few minutes, and everyone has to
Yes.
fight the electrified,
Oh my
kind
God.
of solid, not solid Slash in this.
Like, dude, just a couple of tries, and you're like, okay, nothing's gonna touch this guy. No, let's shoot at him.
Shoot everything.
And shoot everything
destroy.
behind him.
Destroy the machine
Yeah.
that you need to put him back.
Let me say this, because when I watched this the first time, that scene didn't strike me as much as it did now. I went back in the house yesterday, and Liam is watching the new Captain America with Red Hulk, and I didn't know where it was in the movie. Every goddamn soldier is emptying his gun into the Red Hulk.
It's not gonna
I'm
work.
sitting there going, just because he's fucking red doesn't change the rules from the other one. It's not going to work. Never has. Let's bring the drone helicopter. Doesn't fucking work. So I watched this the second time going, I swear people just want to shoot bullets at shit that it doesn't fucking stop. Every
Yeah.
time.
They didn't
every
know what
time.
else to do.
They were doing it in the 90s. We're still doing it in 2025.
So Slash ends up making his way to the evil lair. You know, he sits there and talks that good shit to Yuma. He's like, fuck you, dude. You know,
I'll
free.
see you again, though. It's like,
Yeah.
I got your number.
And this is what I did really like. And they put Slash's essence, the electric version of him, into this mold machine. This creepy crawlers mold
T100
machine.
style.
Dude, it's
And-
not creepy crawler, sir. It is the T2 bioflesh regenerator.
Yeah.
Okay?
okay.
That is what it
You
is.
got to remember when I grew up, Charlie.
I sent the picture, sir. You took a little
Creepy
T800.
crawlers.
You took a little plastic T800. He was just a solid little thing, and you stuck him in this mold, and you closed both halves, and then you pushed down, and it pushed like this looser Play-Doh looking shit, and it made a little pink Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you would run around, and then he'd get battle damage. You rip it all off. Fucking Slash comes out of this thing, and he has goddamn seams on his both halves.
Nice touch.
I loved that.
Nice
It
touch.
was
Yeah.
so
From his
good.
pinky to his fucking shoulder, he had seams, and I wish they kept that, dude.
I do
His
too.
face, in his face, he had this huge fucking gash, and I'm like, dude, it's like the imperfections of this mold machine, because if you did it in the pristine shop,
Yeah.
it would be seamless.
Yes.
I loved how he looked fucking like a monster. at that point.
Inhuman, yeah. He wasn't.
I was
human
waiting
anymore.
for Paulie to walk over to the big container shit going, I've seen something like this before.
It's Ivan's ooze, dude.
Well, it's Ivan's ooze, but it's also basically what Darkman uses to make his skin too.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Paulie's in that, and that it's a whole thing. You have to
Also,
watch
though,
Darkman.
like the guy's name is Giggles, right? The scientist.
Yeah.
We call
Larry.
him Giggles.
Larry.
I don't think he ever was okay with them calling
Like,
him
who the-
Giggles.
But
Like-
he lays it into the eye patch guy though. He calls him 5 different
Oh, dude, he's just
one-eyed names in a
digging at him.
succession,
Yeah.
dude.
But like when Slash is asking, like, what is this? How does this work? He's like, he's explaining it to him, and he puts his hand in. I'm like, that's like boiling hot fucking rubber, dude. Like, how did he not like melt his skin when he did
Mickey,
that
he
shit?
told us he's a genius.
That's what, yeah.
That's
okay.
how he was
What-
able to do
what
it.
you didn't see, Mickey, is he was spraying his hand down with Pam
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part.
and then stuck it in there.
Yeah, because it don't stick if you use Pam first.
But it was cool though that they showed it like dry, and then he like pulled it off.
He
like
pulls
a
it off
glove.
like a
I was like, that's
glove.
kind of cool.
it was so glorious, but when he walks out with that seam around his body, I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It took me like a couple seconds to clock it. I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit, that's a seam like if you like on a
I
rubber
love
toy.
I loved it so much, dude. It looked so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And he bitched about it. I'm like, man, like, keep
No.
it.
It's so good.
Well-
and then they drop the knowledge for the everyone else. He can look like anyone.
That's when he was like, oh wait, I think I like this.
Yeah, you could be male, female, whatever, man. And that's where he's like, you could have fixed my scar. I'm like, that's why your fucking name is Slash. We're not going to
Yeah.
know why your name's Slash without the scar.
You'll just be Norman.
Yeah.
Norman.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't you dare call
Don't call me Norman.
his fucking Ajax out here, dude. But yeah, Charlie, you just touched on him being anyone, and sure as shit, he takes full advantage of that because
Fuck yeah, he does.
we're sitting upstairs with 2 other people from this corporation, and who walks in the door but good old Dakota.
Yeah.
What?
And they're like, sir, Chief General Dakota's here. Would you like to talk to him? He goes, yeah. And he goes, I'll see you next fall. And throws the dude off the fucking balcony. Now look, how high up were they?
Pretty high.
Pretty high. Higher than Expect No Mercy.
Couple stories, right?
Pretty fucking high, right?
Yeah.
So when old dude lands on this table, what did you expect?
A bloody mess.
I wanted to see him bounce.
Or bounce. Bumbles bounce.
Yeah, didn't happen. It looks like he tripped on that fucking table, dude.
It does.
Like, man, oh my god, dude! And then they end up taking the other guy, and he happens to be in the wheelchair. But God, we breezed over him. Didn't even say it. 8-Ball.
I fucking love 8-Ball.
Tiny Zeus Lister, baby.
Dude.
He showed up. I'm like, why aren't you a main focal point of this movie?
Tiny's
there.
just happy to be involved.
Yeah.
He just walks up
Wearing
and goes,
a Demolition
"Ugh!"
Man outfit. He is wearing,
Yes.
He showed up to the wrong movie.
dude.
He's
so,
got the tire armor on and everything.
He was cast in a Demolition Man, and he got the dates mixed up and his flights and
you look good for this, dude. The second time I watched it, I paused on Tiny because I'm like, I like this outfit. It's not a tire. It's a goddamn floor mat. The real scrubbly ones from a commercial place that cleans your shoes, folded up. So there's all these little plastic fringy things that look like spikes. But I'm like, that's a goddamn floor mat. That's it. Nate would know exactly what that is. He used to work for the company that would pick those up. That's what that was. It wasn't even a goddamn tire.
That's hilarious. And he's got
Oh
an
my
8
God.
like tattooed on his forehead.
His name is 8-Ball, and there's a giant 8 on his fucking forehead.
yeah. I wasn't saying anything
I
derogatory. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that's why.
I wish they had shown him in that opening battle because he drives that black semi truck. That's like his truck. And I was like, damn, I wish they had shown him in that first battle do something when they plowed through the cars.
Charlie, Mickey,
What's up? Mm.
Charlie, Mickey.
Yeah, I'm here.
You said you think that this movie takes place in Brick Bardo's world.
I do.
During our brackets,
Uh-oh.
we talked about Brick Bardo versus the Punisher.
We did.
And Brick Bardo was driving that little semi truck remote control car?
Yes,
I told you.
Did he borrow it from Tiny? That's it. We've connected the
Yeah.
dots. Thank you guys. We're here all night. That's it. Done.
That also means Steel Frontier. They're all 6 inches
It makes sense.
because it's the future of that planet.
That's why Kane Hodder can pick people up and break their backs with ease.
Yeah, because they're Barbie dolls.
Yep, done. God damn it,
Look at
dude.
that.
We are sitting over like fucking Charlie
Solved.
Day, just the string map, dude. Oh my god, man! But yeah, like they kidnapped this other guy. Then that's when Dakota comes back up and he goes, "You're alive," and he starts blowing. They start shooting at him. But Charlie or Mickey, please,
Dude.
Mickey. There is a part where they realize he's invincible, and I lost my shit. What? How do they find that out?
Did they try to blow him up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
And-
shooting bullets at this guy, and they're going through
Just
him,
going through
and
him,
everyone's like, "The fuck is that?" And he's laughing, and then I think it's Dakota has the gun from the beginning of the
Yeah.
movie still,
The Brooke Bardo gun.
a Brick Bardo gun, and he fires it at Slash, but it goes through him and blows up whatever the fuck was behind him, and he catches on fire, melts his body down, and there's this digital version of Slash, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
But not just that. That dummy that catches on fire, dude. It is almost as good. It's probably better than the Gene Simmons dummy.
I think so. I
Dude,
think so.
because he's sitting there like Scarecrow, arms out like this, dude. Catches on fire, and it's like his eyes are, it's like a mold of his face, and his eyes are closed. You're like, that's
Yeah.
not a real person. That's not a real person in that fire. But dude, it's fucking beautiful. But yeah, like you said, he comes walking out unscathed, dude.
T-1000 style.
Terminator style, yeah.
Terminator, all that, right out. Quick, get my bio-flesh regenerator.
Man. But then they end up they go back to the hideout, right? Because that's where they end up bringing this is where his partner gets killed.
Okay, this is what I want to talk about, right? Because
Go ahead.
because he threw that guy off when he was dressed as Dakota, and he like does the 80s thing where you rip off the
Mission Impossible style.
the vinyl mask, and it's him. He's like, ah.
Ha-ha! You didn't know it was me.
Surprise,
And so
motherfucker.
the other guy, I guess he's like a secretary or something. I don't know, but they take him hostage, tie him up in a wheelchair. They roll him out. They're like talking shit. Then the cops show up. Dakota shows up. It's all these people. And they kind of like have a standoff. And then like, I forgot how they get away. They're just like, fuck it, you can have the guy. And they roll him.
literally just go, "You can have him," and
They
walk
roll
away.
him, and he's just like his mouth, he's gagging. He's just like, and then as his partner like opens up and sees the bombs on him, Dakota's like, he's wired, boom, dude. This was epic because she goes straight up in the fucking air, like
this
she's
wasn't
on
a
wires.
This wasn't a dummy.
No,
this was a
she's
stunt
like-
person.
She looked like Jesus levitating.
It did. Her legs are straight and her arms go out.
Yeah.
Fucking
She's
Creed was playing in the
Yes,
background.
Yeah.
Can you take me higher?
Yeah.
She got launched.
Dude, and she hits the ground all fucked up and dies in my man's arms as everyone else gets away.
I'm a little
Poor
fucked
Yuma.
up right now.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
I thought it was amazing that they kept the camera on it the whole fucking time. Just like the camera guy's like, "That's a real person." Just,
Yeah. There's like somebody behind her with a giant baseball glove ready to catch her.
I got her. Shit, she went to the left. She went to the left.
Oh my god, dude. But
So
they end
good.
up the bad guys end up running out of money.
Oh yeah,
At this point,
this is
dude.
great too. Yeah,
And it pans over, like it shows their lair, right? And then the camera turns around and their lair's across the street from the city's bank.
Like it should be. Yeah.
aren't they
Yeah.
in like an abandoned church or something? It kind of looks like.
It's
I couldn't tell you.
It's
Yeah.
something like that.
But they're like, all right, we need to make a substantial withdrawal after they have the
Dude.
manager walking around going, hey, good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning. And then they walk in. He goes, "Well, I can't do that." Okay.
Boom.
Blow, blow, blow. And the other guy that was standing with the manager that had booked it previously walks up and with the card and he goes, "I can open it for you."
That's a smart man.
Dude. And I love it. I love it, dude, because it cuts over to like this big boss. And he's like reaming these people. The I guess he's like the sheriff and someone else that's in control.
Oh, so it's like the captain of the police.
Yeah.
I forgot who the other guy
It's
is.
the
This
president.
It's the president is chewing him out.
Yeah. President's chewing him out. He is the guy from Demolition Man that put everything in place.
Yeah.
You know, it's that kind of character. And then you have the secretary of whatever, who's kind of like Otto from Demolition Man, who's just kind of like the yes man type thing. And you had the cop.
Yeah. And by the way, like before this, one of those guys, the treasurer, had already been kidnapped by
Macaulay Culkin.
And they were kind of like using him. Like he worked willfully. I don't know if you willfully or forcefully worked for him. I think it was a little bit of both.
Sure.
He was actually helping them like as like he knew all this information. He knew all
information,
this stuff.
and he was never in line with how they were doing things.
Right.
So again,
because
Slash ain't wrong.
Right. Exactly. That's what we're getting at. Is this guy sees that the president and what was it, Cal Corp, whatever they were.
Cal Corp. It's California Corporation.
Were kind of like super authoritative, fascist, and they really were. And I picked up on that when we did the 5-year jump, and they're watching the news, and Dakota turns it off, and his girlfriend's like, "You could get arrested for turning off the state news."
It's illegal to turn off the
news. I was
news.
Like, what? Like right then, I was like, "Fuck this place." I already knew something was fishy, and as we go on, you kind of get more and more like, this dude's just a fucking like, dictator. Like he's like, I don't care about citizen casualties.
Yeah, they said there was hostages, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. Kill Slash.
Yeah, his whole purpose was kill Slash. He didn't care who died in the process. Give me what I want, and whatever happens.
He's very like the guy from V for Vendetta. That kind of totalitarian, type government structure that they got going on there. It felt very much like that. But yeah, this guy. So we already kind of know this guy, and he's giving fucking Dakota shit constantly, telling him he's a fucking failure. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. One more chance, and I'll put you in fucking prison with a hologram and all this shit. So we're not on this guy's side at all in this movie. So again, we're kind of on Slash's side as this thing goes.
Yeah, but yet Dakota like keeps following orders, probably because he doesn't know what else to do. He probably thinks he's doing the right thing.
Yeah, he's doing the right thing.
He's
a by the book cop,
but he knows this guy's a dick too. He's like, oh. But he knows Slash is also a dangerous person. So that's his kind of thing. This is my rival. I'm going to do what I got to do to take this guy out. But I'm going to try and do some of the right things along the way. So it's a cool dynamic.
And then they're sitting there, and the president's like, what are you guys going to do? What do you mean he's untouchable? And they're all giving him excuses. And then Dakota speaks up. He goes, we need to attack their base.
His people and his base. Yeah, he's like, take out all of his help.
Yeah.
And he literally says bullets don't work on him, but they do on everyone else.
Mm-hmm. And the president's like, I like his fucking idea. And you just see like the drooped face that this police chief has.
Defeated motherfucker.
Oh my God, dude. It's so good because
fucking kiss ass.
Yeah, he's such a dickhead, dude. But this and then good, Mickey.
I think, is this where we actually get the attack on that police chief, if I'm not mistaken? Because somehow he uses the treasurer guy to make a call to the police captain, who's got like 2 smoking hot ladies up in the boudoir right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
So he takes his call, and it ends up being Slash, who like reaches through the screen and like
Shocker.
shocks him to death.
Shocker again.
Yeah, that's some Sammy Kerr shit from Trick or Treat.
Because right now, Slash is like marking them all off his list, all the leaders. Like, I'm going to take them all out, and then when the president's left, I'll get him, right?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what he's working up to up into this point. And now...
And the president knows that.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is the point where I believe Dakota is trying to take the fight to Slash instead of constantly being the one having to react to everything. Now he can make him react to something. So he goes to like the lab and like destroys his body, sort of like he puts like 3 bullets in his face so that he can't like reclaim his body.
I was confused because wouldn't he not be immortal if he tried to go back in his body?
I was the same. I was like, why would you want to at this point?
He's not a smart man.
Well, that comes up later again in Slash's plan to take everyone out. He captures the president so he can transfer himself into the president's body. But I'm like, ain't you got the Play-Doh magic maker back there and you can look like that motherfucker?
Yeah.
That's all you have to do is look like him. Why do you have to have his body?
Just cap him.
He's been dealing with Dakota for so long. He's perfected his voice. You're telling me he now has to learn someone else's cadence, someone else's accent, and everything. I think he would just
download it from the web.
I was going to say, Nedry is a genius. He keeps telling us all the time.
He's constantly hooked into the Matrix. He just has to go, I know Kung Fu.
I know Kung Fu.
Oh, my God, dude. But yeah, so not only does this president end up being kidnapped, so does Dr. Lady and Dr. Dad.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
They end up getting kidnapped, dude, at gunpoint. And, Dakota's like, all right, man, let them the fuck go.
Yeah, too far, bro. Too far.
And Slash blows Dr. Dad away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Sideways Uzi blows him away, dude.
He looked like B-Rad. Just
yeah.
That's it.
And then this is it, boys. This is where
I didn't like this.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see this.
Joe Lara.
This is almost as bad as the van.
Shot down in a blaze of glory.
But how many shots do you think he took? How many shots? Did you count by chance?
3, right? I thought
We took 3 to the face. I think he got shot in the body a few times too.
Yeah.
And was still alive.
He was still alive, man. I think he could have pulled through. She
And
put him in hologram too fast, man.
She didn't give him the chance. Yeah.
He could have come back, bro. He could have come back.
Oh my God, dude. But she ends up like Dr. Lady ends up doing the same procedure that Giggles did to Slash by transferring transferring his essence to the Play-Doh creator, but Joe Lara's is perfect because they used the labs.
Well, no, she did that at home.
No, yeah.
Oh, she made it at home. That's
so like
right.
she transferred them to like the web so she could download them at home, I guess, something like that.
So
and like
she
and the place blows up and she survives somehow.
I'll archive this for later.
Because she is smart, but she's not as smart as the other guy, as Nedry. So she's kind of figured stuff out. She even says it. She goes, I didn't have enough time to do all the stuff I probably needed to do before I transferred your consciousness. And then when he's back in the apartment, she turns him into Clayface and gives him magic makeup.
She must have been an artist or something.
My God, she must have studied his body.
She airbrushes the perfect eyeball on there.
Like it's reflective, as if they're moist.
Yeah.
But we learn that in their digital form, they can manipulate mass, but in small amounts. So he's able to like click keys on a keyboard.
Yes.
But that's really about it. He needs to have Ivan's ooze.
Yeah.
And
he needs that, yeah.
She just so happened to have some.
Yeah.
Well, it's kinda. So they really put it that he is still weaker than Slash.
Yeah.
He's not as strong. This makeup gives him some substance, but like when Slash got his polymer, he could fucking grab everything. He was back to being, I can touch, move, do whatever I want. I think Lara was way less able to do that. But the most important thing he can do is bone down and stuff.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like she sits there. It's like, in Young Frankenstein when old Frankie goes down and she starts singing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It shows her hair's like zapped back like this, dude. Like
she's got the Bride of Frankenstein stuff going on. Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
but
god!
like the toaster's going crazy. The egg, the mixer egg beater thing popped me. I was like, that's fucking funny. Everything's exploding, and I'm like, "Ooh, this is kinky."
It's got hot.
Ah,
Yeah, some
like
would
it.
say sparks flew,
Yes,
Ooh, it was
exactly.
electric.
and she shows up the next day, and she's got like electric burn marks all over her, and
Oh man.
like she's like walking around in her socks because she's like got like static electricity.
She's got static charge. She
Yeah.
can't touch anything metal all day.
Yeah,
Oh man.
fuck. But
But yeah, now Laura goes and has the standoff with the president at this point because the president's like, "You're fucked. You fucked up.
Oh yeah.
The Slash is still going. You're dead now. I have martial law, and I'm gonna fucking kill you." And Laura's like, "The fuck you are," and pulls a little bit like a mole off his face, and then the cocoon light comes shining out,
Yes.
and fucking president's like, "I fucked up.
He's like, oh,
I fucked up a little bit here."
well, this changes things.
wait a minute, yeah, dude.
But
and
then they devise a really good plan with it though, because they're able to do whatever Slash could do and put a nice little disguise on, and he is the president when he gets kidnapped by the dude with the eye patch.
Yeah.
And then when they take him back to the lab, he does the whole Mission Impossible mask pull, like, I got you, motherfuckers.
I love it. Gotcha, bitch.
He should have did it this way and then did it this way.
Before he does that, though, so they think they kidnapped the president. They think they got him. Like, we got this
Yeah.
motherfucker. They take him to their lair. They got him in the chair. I think they're going to digitize him like they did, like he does the prisoners. Dude gets up and grabs Giggles by the fucking shirt, lifts him up, pulls a damn, like, electric cable out of something and just shocks the shit out of him. And then rips off the mask, and it's like, it's me, surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, dude, my favorite thing was because Paulie's standing there, the one-eyed dude, and he's like, "You're not the president." And Joe Laura goes, "Good eye." It fucking knocks the shit out of him. I was like, yes!
Dude.
And then puts him inside the
Puts him
skin
inside
machine.
the bioflesh regenerator.
And his ass gets like coated up in that
this
shit and can't breathe.
Robocopped.
Yes,
he
exactly.
gets Robocopped. It's kind of gruesome. Like, this movie's not super gory. There is a ton of death and squibs and shit going on. But for just being, pink ooze from Ghostbusters 2 over his face, it's kind of fucking like, oh God, that would suck.
Well, and you also think too, like Mickey just said, like it solidifies. It's gonna suffocate him. He has no way of breathing. So not only is it hot, but he's dying slowly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it also comes out in pressure, so it's probably in his lungs.
Probably.
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
He's got like tubes that stick in his mouth and shit.
Oh, God.
We made it way worse.
Dude, than this standoff. Because this standoff happens, dude.
Yeah.
And you got Joe Laura and you got Slash. And Slash backhands the fuck
He goes flying
out of Joe Laura, dude.
He bitch slaps him like a motherfucker.
But Joe
into the next room.
But Slash doesn't know. Like, he doesn't know yet.
No.
Yeah.
Joe Laura gets up like nothing happened. And he does it again. And then by the time Joe Laura returns one, slaps the shit out of him. Slash ends up picking up. Oh, no. It's not Slash that picks it up because Charlie's favorite, henchman with flamethrower, walks in.
Dude.
Say it. You got to.
Okay, so this whole thing, they've bitch slapped each other, and so Slash knows something's up.
Yeah.
And flamethrower dude walks in. "Need a hand, boss?" Dude, fucking lights Joe.
The second dummy that's in this movie, dude.
I swear it's made out of wax.
Yeah.
It's gotta
Because
be.
It's close up, and this thing just starts melting like he looked at the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
It just falls off. And they're all like, Slash is like, "Yeah, motherfucker." I'm waiting for him to high five the flamethrower dude. Flamethrower dude. All of a sudden, I now realize, oh, that's his gimmick. He's wearing a flamethrower, and his hand throws the flamethrower. So it's fucking Running Man going on in here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's excited. That flame goes up in the air. You get a full screen of it. Motherfucking hologram Joe Laura walks out. And he's like, guess what, motherfucker? And reaches into the fire and throws fire back at the flamethrower guy, bursting him into flames.
Dude,
Fucking Slash
epic.
can't comprehend. He's like, the fuck is, he's a holla and he's a wada and the fucking fire. And then he's like, his mind is so blown, he grabs the top of his head and rips his
Dude,
polymer
oh my
suit
so cool.
off.
God, dude. It
Dude!
ruled.
Like, let's fucking go. Mano y mano.
He unpeeled himself like a banana.
Yeah.
It did.
Oh my God, dude. And I love that. But what's weird is like these hologram men, like especially like Joe Lore or whatever, like it makes sense for Slash to have it. They're wearing onesies.
Yeah.
They're wearing Running Man outfits.
Yeah.
But it's like that. Where do you get it from?
That's his.
It's the what would you
You
call
ain't
it?
you ain't got penises in the virtual world.
The-
Well, no, you do
it
because he was
would- it
banging that AI.
But it would be
What did you say, Mickey?
It would be a decency protocol.
Oh,
So,
there you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
the system
okay. All
would
right.
have would have covered it.
But at this point, there is no system, right? Because the
Yeah.
lab blew up.
Look,
Yeah.
the world was not ready
you
for
really wanna
full
see
frontal Joe
their
Lora.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, they're wearing fucking lawn johns in this. And
They're bobsledders.
dude, well, look at Slash's hair, dude.
yeah, for the Jamaican team.
Come on.
But
Yo,
man,
Joe,
Feel
you
the
dead?
rhythm, feel the right. Get on up. It's hologram time.
But dude, they're fucking each other up, man. Lefts and rights.
They're throwing Hadoukens at each other.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, it's so fucking good. And then Joe Lora, I don't even know how, like, how they had that machine in the bad guy layer. That
Yeah.
well, I guess they needed it because they were going to suck the president's soul out, right? Like
Yeah,
that-
so they
okay.
so Nedry Larry rebuilt everything in the evil side so that they could do the weird, like, wouldn't you stop being immortal?
Yeah.
doing
Okay,
this.
that's
So it's in there, and he throws him into it once, and he gets back up, and I love this because this is almost like Expect No Mercy, because Slash is like trying to be all big and bad and tough, and Joe Lora's like, you know what I think is funny is I'm smarter than you, and reaches into the computer dash, grabs electricity, throws it at Slash, knocking him across the room into this little like fluorescent tube looking thing,
Yeah.
and then turns on the machine and sucks his essence back into a test tube hologram.
don't look at the trap, Ray.
Yeah, don't look at the trap.
Yeah, dude, and fucking sucks him up. But then he puts him in a tube about this big. So you think these people are 6 inches big? So he's got to be at least an inch and a half.
Yeah.
I don't even know, inch and a half. I was
Like
gonna
a
say
millimeter.
like a half
Like
inch,
like
somewhere around there.
Tic Tac sized.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got a little Pez
yeah.
dispenser of bad guys that he can just spit out.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
And then, guys,
And he blows that bitch up.
he goes outside to the car.
What? Wait, he blows up Slash like he puts his hand
Yeah.
in the machine and like overloads it and
He
it
overloads
that's-
Slash and
loads it.
kills Slash.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he fucking like now. There's no way Slash physically or digitally
Yeah,
can exist
whatever.
anymore.
yeah.
Right. He hit Alt Control Delete and
yeah.
Yeah.
gone.
There you go.
Yep. But
Yep.
then he walks out to the president's car because the president, while all this was happening, the president was sitting in his limo outside,
Drinking whiskey.
Smoking stogies.
And
Full
smoking
time.
stogies.
and he goes, "Hey, Slash is dead." He goes, "Okay, good. Now I'm gonna do what Slash wanted to do, but
Yeah.
with more money." And Joe Lora goes, "You two are the same, two different sides of the same coin."
And he's like, and the president's like, yeah, we
And-
are.
Yep.
And
Joe-
I'm keeping martial law. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get away with it.
Yeah.
Nana nana boo boo.
Mhm.
Fuck
Mhm.
you.
He goes like that.
Exactly.
And Joe Lora goes, "Well, I'm going to start right now." Sticks his electric hand into the gasoline tank of this limo and blows that bitch up.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of action movies. I was not expecting this ending.
Dude,
And then just walks off like
Walks
into the
off.
sunset.
Yeah, into the digital sunset.
Yeah.
Is the girlfriend okay?
I don't know. He
get a
just walks
body?
off screen. He's like,
Nothing.
"Fuck yeah, I
Well,
win,
yes,
bitch."
he gets a body. We talked about it at the beginning of the episode.
We figured that out.
Yeah.
Actually, did any of us watch it through the credits? Maybe there is something.
I
there.
did.
I didn't
I
look for a
didn't.
Not
sticker.
this time.
Damn
Not
it.
like Hands of Steel. Sorry.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mickey. Shut up. Oh my god. But Charlie, do you think it's time to get to the things?
Yes.
I say it's time to get to the things.
The boss says we're dealing with John Mortis.
Really? I heard he beat a guy to death with a toilet seat.
What? No way.
It's true. They also said he killed a man with a soft pretzel.
Whoa. I don't even know which one of those sounds cooler. It's definitely the pretzel.
John Mortis sounds a little bit like Dakota.
He does. You know what? I'm going to go first.
Go first, Mickey.
Good.
And mine is a twofer. And mine has already been, I actually talked about it earlier. I really liked when that dude in the wheelchair blew up and his partner went flying straight up in the air, levitating into flames. I thought that was epic. I thought it was funny. And it was kind of clever little shot there. I feel bad for the stunt person, lady, man.
Yeah, I don't think that didn't look comfortable at all.
No, I don't know who it was, but you did a great job.
I was waiting for Ted Nugent to bust out with Damn Yankees playing into Can you take me higher?
Oh man, it was
Whoever-
epic.
whoever
Great
that-
slow motion death.
Whoever that stuntman was quit acting and went to become a security guard.
Yeah, they did.
And then got fucked up again.
But that's mine. Dustin, how about you? What was your kill of the week?
Can I do a twofer like you did?
You can.
All right. So
There's
the
not
my-
going to be left for me.
Oh, Charlie?
There's
there were
like 100.
So one of them is one we didn't even talk about because it's a blink and you miss it type of thing. When that semi truck is plowing through this brigade of cars, there is one unfortunate police car that gets split in half.
Yeah.
And we see it because there's a third dummy sitting in this cop seat and it goes fucking flying.
It does.
There's that one and Tiny Lister.
I was hoping
Oh, yeah.
somebody was going to pick Tiny.
Tiny, dude, again, he has so much plot armor. Taking out half of this police force by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He's a Terminator in this.
Yeah.
But then he catches 3 to the dome.
Well, 2 to the chest or torso,
Stomach.
and then 1 in the dome.
I thought he got shot 3 times in the head.
Oh, I thought he got twice in the stomach and then 1 in the head.
He got 2 grenade because they had the big grenade launcher thing, 2 of those in the gut, and then 1 final shot in the 8
Right
on
in the
his
8 ball.
forehead.
In the corner pocket.
8 ball in the corner pocket, and he just fucking like dead stares, falls down.
Yes.
It's so
Yeah.
good. Charlie, what
Too
about
bad.
you? You can do a twofer.
I can do a twofer.
Sure
Yeah.
can. If you want.
R.I.P. Blowing the doors off on my goddamn van at the beginning of this movie. They unbolted all the doors and then did 2 separate close-up shots of the explosion, and it flies. Fly, Bobby, fly. But my actual kill of the week is fucking flamethrower dude, because not the Joe Lara gets flamethrower and wax melt. The stunt dude that caught on fire as flamethrower guy was fucking amazing. And I will tell everyone later why watching that than watching something else this weekend, it hit even harder. And I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. So,
Okay.
but I love flamethrowers. That's me.
Okay.
All right, we do poster now, right?
Yeah, we do poster.
Poster.
Come on, you guys are making this too easy. You looked way tougher in your mugshots.
All right. So, does the poster match the vibe of the movie, or does it live up to expectations? And I think so. Like, I really like it. It looks really cool. It's got more of like a Lawnmower Man vibe because it's just like the virtual dude with the like electricity coming out of his fingers. But if I were to see this like on a movie shelf, I mean, I'm interested ASAP. I want to know more about this movie. So yeah, I mean, I think it lives up to it. I think it totally matches the vibe of the movie. I think it creates hype and interest for it. What about you, Dustin?
So my tape, the tape cover, it's orange and red, and it has somebody on it hologrammed.
Oh
but like their face is like looking up.
It looks like Slash a little bit.
That's what sold me. Like that immediately. That and Joe Laura's name, So
yeah,
so instantly sold me on this. But thinking about this now, guys, you said Lawnmower Man,
yeah,
Hologram Man,
yeah,
a working man. We're putting together a team, gentlemen.
What's the job?
What's the job?
Oh yeah.
Charlie, what about you, man? Does the poster match the vibe of the movie for you?
I alluded to this earlier on in the episode that I think I know why this escaped me for so long. I'm not digging on the poster.
Okay.
This poster is not what's in the movie. There's cops, explosions, Mad Max cars, guys that look like they belong in Demolition Man. They're really not in this hologram form a whole lot, which, I mean, that makes sense. It's probably
Which poster are you looking at?
I'm looking at the orange.
Okay, yeah. The VHS.
So I was just looking at
the VHS
the plain
cover.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so even if we do the one that's going to be on my DVD cover,
That's the one you got.
It looks like Robert Patrick.
Yeah.
Standing there again. I don't see anything that was in this movie here, except for a couple of stills of the sciencey parts.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't have rented this thinking I was going to get the greatest action movie I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I'm not saying that I absolutely hate it, but I will say, as far as it does not match the vibe of the movie for me. And it's probably why I would have been like, Hologram Man. I'll just rent Lawnmower Man.
Fuck it. Kickboxer for the 9th time. Let's go.
Kickboxer. Actually, Lawnmower Man, Jeff Fahey. So probably why they kind of do look the same in this type of.
There you go.
Didn't even realize that till right fucking now when I made that comparison earlier. I was like, wait a fucking minute. Jeff Fahey's in that shit.
Yeah, and Pierce Brosnan, right?
And Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Yep. It's actually a good movie. I don't know why people shit on that movie.
Well, there's a director's cut apparently you're supposed to watch.
There's a director's cut, and that movie's actually more violent than people realize.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really good. Yeah. All right, well, I say we rate this bad boy. What do you guys think?
Do it. Okay, but are we talking Predator Arnold, Running Man Arnold, or like Batman and Robin Arnold?
All right, so, you know what? I mean, I feel like I know what everybody's answer is already, but
I've already said mine.
Let's just go with Charlie because we know he already said it's the greatest action movies ever watched.
This is one of the greatest action movies I've ever fucking seen.
We'll get the most obvious one out of the way. Go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, after the first 30 seconds where I was worried, this movie could have stopped at the 15-minute mark, and this would have been the greatest 90s action movie I've ever seen. There was a beginning, a middle, an end, a climax, everything in 15 fucking minutes. Then I got another movie after that, and I'm still having a ton of fun. And this is the PM formula, hook 'em in the beginning. And I don't mean hook 'em. You ever been fishing? I went fishing one time with my wife. I took her fishing in a little pond. First time she'd really been. She got a nibble, and I told her, you got to set the hook, which means you just kind of yank and set the hook. That fucking bluegill is still in orbit somewhere because that motherfucker goes, I believe I can fly, and took off flying. That's what PM Entertainment did to me on this movie. They hooked me. My ass went flying, and I am with the angels watching this. So fucking good. I never got bored. This is one of the longer ones too. It's like an hour 40,
it's like an hour
45,
40.
somewhere around there. I'm like, I'm never bored. I love all of the characters. Slash, you would think would be the dumbest type character, but honestly, he fit what he's doing, and it's because he wrote it for himself. So you know what? Write what you know. I'm on his side most of the time in this movie. I just know I'm supposed to love Joe Lara, and I do. Yeah, I have zero complaints about this movie. This is badass.
Hell yeah. All right. Dustin, your turn.
This movie is getting Charlie primed
Yeah.
for month of action, dude. Charlie's busting out the Gatorade already, man. Like he's yeah.
I need electrolytes.
Golly. All right, so I was talking to Holly about this earlier, like when we were leaving what we were doing today. And I'm like, I need to watch this movie again. And that would be my third time watching this movie within the past. So, and I've told Charlie this, like the first time I watched it, I fell asleep, but it was because it was super late and I had just gone off of work. It wasn't intentional.
It's fair. Yeah.
And it was weird because I remember there being this futuristic dystopia and I woke up to like Bill Murray at a zoo. And
it was a weird twist in the movie, I'll have to admit. I don't know why they chose to do that.
I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, this is Osmosis Jones.
Like, PM doesn't have Bill Murray money, you silly bastard.
So I was like, I need to watch it for a third time because not for nothing, like I don't remember the story.
Well,
like, I know, I understand. I get it. I was like, I don't remember what happened in the movie, but I remember the movie happening.
Yeah.
Because there is a sequence in this movie, like I watched it in 2x speed just to kind of like get it. In 2x speed, it was still 8 minutes long of a gunfight in a warehouse.
Yeah. PM went, oh shit, we've talked too long. To the action!
Yeah.
And there is a random warehouse with people that don't fucking matter in the story.
Where's the backup at?
Except
that was them.
I've got a hostage. Everybody hold on, put the guns down. He shoots the fucking hostage.
Fuck
just
yeah,
like
baby.
in Speed. And he's like, Dakota, what are you doing? He's like, that ain't no hostage. Check her shirt. And he opens the shirt. She's got the same tattoo as the guy that had a hold of her, holding her as a hostage. I'm like, that's my dude.
Yeah, it's the dragon tattoo from Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of badass stuff that happens in this. I can't even hide that, like the first 30 seconds, like, this movie's badass. It is a badass Joe Lara movie. We couldn't have asked for any better way to kick off the new year for B action.
Not at all.
Than with Hologram Man. Mickey, what is your rating of Hologram Man?
Look, all right. This just to put everything in context, this movie has like a made for TV vibe to it almost, right? Where like there's this filter on it that looks like something you would see on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of like hazy and like whatever. But anyway, but there's way too much violence to be on TV.
Yes.
The acting is okay. It's all right. The story is all over the place, but you can vibe with it if you really pay attention, right? There's a lot of times where you're like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be on the bad guy side or like the good guy side. Like they're both kind of fighting for the bad guy's fighting for something I would very much fight for as well.
He got sad that he killed Dakota.
Yeah.
Dude, it was the worst. They were celebrating and he goes, I have nothing to celebrate.
My equal is gone now. I have no rival.
It's like Skeletor killing He-Man,
Exactly.
man. You just don't do
the
that
Joker
shit.
killing Batman.
Yeah.
I'm like, golly.
And I was super worried when Charlie told me all this was so hype. I was like, oh man. I was like, I'm gonna watch it and be like, no, my friends.
Never.
I was like, holy shit, put my seatbelt on. This is getting crazy, man. The first thing I texted them was, where do you get, what kind of bullets are those? Like, where do they come from? Oh man. No, the action in this thing just goes and goes and goes. like when you brought up shoot the hostage, like that was kind of when something clicked for me. I was like, I fucking love this movie because he just shot the fucking hostage. And I was like, pop quiz hot shot. What do you do?
Yep.
Shoot the hostage. And the twist was she's a bad guy. So like they use so many things from other movies, but kind of make it their own, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not. Is it a copycat? Maybe a little bit, but they put a little twist on it. They put a little twist on it, so it's not completely a carbon copy. Joe Lara is awesome. The little time we got John Amos, I wish we could have got more of him in the movie.
I wanted him in this.
That would have made
so
it. If he was in the whole movie and like died towards the end, that would have been fucking awesome.
Yes.
Slash was wild, man. That is like he's going to be one of the most memorable villains, I think, for me going forward. Like Slash Gallagher, man. That dude, he's huge. He's a martial artist. He's fucking crazy. And he's kind of fighting for the right thing.
And he has dreads.
Yes. Ridiculous dreads.
He might show up again later.
He might. I hope so. So look. So far, Joe Lara's 2 for 2. Badass. This movie, go watch it right now. Don't let all the other stuff scare you that I'm talking about because it doesn't matter. It's just fun. It's a lot of fucking fun. And I would highly recommend.
You know what that means.
Oh, no. Yes, I do.
This, our first one for our second year.
You just got hit with a 100% certified USDA prime cut, double barrel, eagle screaming, battle axe swinging, high octane 454 big block, badass B action movie rating. Hell yeah, you are welcome.
I'm sure there's some of you out there right now going, Charlie, Dustin, Mickey, all the other shows I listen to, every time they start a new year, we get a new song, we get new bits. Why don't you guys do that? Well, listeners, let me break it down for you real simple.
Let me tell you something, brother.
You can't make perfect any more perfect than it is. This is what it's going to be forever because we touched the sun and we've held our hand there the whole fucking time.
You don't fix it when it broke.
Yeah, Nate. Oh, man. So, Charlie, you want to talk a little bit about what we got cooking for the next episode?
Yeah, we're doing something a little different, but kind of fits this fucking show perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
Dustin had done Project Shadow Beast over on the Barrens last year. Was it last year or earlier this year?
It was in March.
So earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a fan of that movie. I love those type of movies. And
Project Metal Beast.
Dustin, he was the only cheerleader for that one on his show.
I was so many lefts. They were all begging for fucking rights.
He was fighting. He was Rocky in that entire thing.
Oh, my God.
And I kept finding myself when they were telling me about it. I'm like, I fucking love that movie. I love Brad Dourif. And everyone's looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. Like, Charlie, Brad Dourif is not in that movie. And I went, you sure? Giant metal monster killing people? Yeah. All this weird shit happening? Yeah. He's not in it. Dawns on Charlie. There's 2 movies Charlie loved from that time period. One was Project Metal Beast. The other is Death Machine.
Yeah.
And Kino Lorber got Death Machine.
I pulled a Charlie. I pulled a Charlie because I was like, look at this. Charlie obviously knew what it was. I know shown you guys. But I'm like, I bought this movie solely on the cover.
Yes.
Not the fact that Brad Dourif's in it. I'm like, that's cool. But this cover that Kino Lorber put out, I'm like, I have to have this. It's bad as fuck.
It is. And the movie's awesome. I love this movie. So there's action in it. There's a lot of fucking killing in it. This is one of those that kind of grazes the side of horror a little bit. But, anytime there's a killer robot in a movie, sign me the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
So we are covering Death Machine in 2 weeks here on B Action, which I think is a nice little in between.
A buffer.
A buffer because we always do action here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about to get a lot more action-y up in this motherfucker soon.
Why?
Action all over your face.
Why? Dustin, why?
Why?
I believe we've already told everyone what's happening in July, sir. It's the month of fucking action.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so yeah.
Not yet. It costs extra if I get him now.
Okay,
He's still hibernating, yeah.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, month of action, we have solidified a list, and I want to say it's like upwards to 15 different shows, different types of media participating in this year's month of action.
I think that's the current count right now.
Oh my god, it's going to be fucking phenomenal. Mickey, what do you got cooking over on Play for Keeps?
Oh man, right now, I don't really know.
Oh, okay.
But I will say, month of action is coming up, and we will be talking about Centurions. I know that. That's
Centurions.
that's at least one thing we're going to be talking about. Other than that, also Nerd Initiative, just comic book reviews, really. A whole lot of those. Check out YouTube videos. Check out the website. We have articles as well. So, yeah, if you're into comic books, we're into comic books too. And you want to find out about a cool title, check out a review.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Over on Flicks and Friends, by the time this comes out, we'll have put out the letters U and V. No, T and U.
Yeah.
T is for Team America, which was pretty fucking fun. And then U, Paul and I had a double date, and we had our lovely wives join us. For
to cover Yuma. Oh,
yeah.
that was Yuma.
To cover Underworld.
Oh,
no, we're doing Up from Pixar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. This isn't the first time they've both been on the show. Holly was on the show's very first episode, and then Paul's wife Steph and Holly were also on a Goofy movie episode.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then over on the Barons, we will have put out an episode on a movie called Satanic Hispanics.
Sounds racist.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm in, though.
One of my favorite anthology movies that came out in the past 5 years. It fucking rules. And then I don't know what's cooking right after that because we're trying to get a couple things in the works. But other than that, we have our Tales from the Barrens where we do our short films. Over on the Barrens, we have also teamed up with the rad-ass company Creeporama.
I've heard of them.
I would say, who's Creeporama, you guys are asking? T-shirt company that fucking rules.
I have quite a few.
I think I counted. I think I have up to 10.
Nice.
Of their shirts, and I'm not counting the pre-orders I have. But
I think I have more than that because I bought every Predator shirt they have.
Oh hell yeah!
And the Commandos, and Detroit Rock City, and the Wayne's World, and the Airheads.
Damn.
And I did just get their Death Proof. I might be in the 20s.
Yeah. Wow. My first one was the Green Room.
Ooh, that's a good shirt.
It's a good shirt. But we've teamed up with them, and they were so gracious enough to hook us up with a discount code. So if you're going over to Creeporama and you want to purchase some stuff, use the code BARONS10 to get 10% off your entire purchase.
BARRENS10.
And
there's 2 R's in there. Remember that.
Yes. It's like the Baron's hideout from It.
It's a Baron S10, not a LeBaron, which is a Chrysler product.
But yeah, no, super stoked on that opportunity to work with them, man. Like, they are awesome dudes.
Yeah.
So, go check them out. They got a lot of cool shit dropping. By the time this comes out, they'll have just concluded their pre-orders for Club Dread.
Yes.
Oh. Hey, they got any Joe Lara shirts?
Coconut Pete.
Can we Dustin, you got an in. Dustin, you got an in, man.
All right,
put a little worm in their ear on that.
I'll
we need some
see
Steel
what
Frontier.
I can do. Yeah.
And Hologram Man. Yeah, I need all
what
those.
What if they did a He-Man run?
I mean, I'm totally down with He-Man stuff.
That's epic too, man.
Maybe Beastmaster.
Turtles.
No.
Ninja Turtles.
I'll buy that shit.
Oh my god, dude! Give me Casey Jones on a shirt.
Oh.
But yeah, that's all I got for announcements. But there's just one more thing I feel like I need to remind everybody is that is not just watch action.
Be action.
Mission accomplished.